like audio jewelry. The name is fitting. They look good. They sound good. Ikko sent over a pair of their OH1S in-ear monitors for me to take a listen and share some thoughts, aka gems. Ikko packaging is always really nice. These are premium buds and the unboxing lives up to that premium price tag. Pretty box, slide out sleeve, and well accessorized. Carry pouch, upgraded cable, and multiple sizes and shapes of ear tips. It's what you want to see for something more expensive. Better still, they included replacement vents, because ears are kinda gross. My last listen with Ikko was on the OH1. I never did get my hands on the OH10, but the gems look to replace the OH10 with a hybrid driver design. There's a dynamic driver backed up by a Knowles balanced arm, mounted in a specially designed resin cavity and outputting to oval ear tip nozzles. The whole effect is to reduce weight, improve comfort, and deliver a very specific kind of tuning. When it comes to audio gear, I don't weight design that heavily in my reviews. I rarely need to look at myself while I'm wearing headphones. But like the OH1, the dimpled appearance is fun. Like these were worked over with tiny little hammers. But of course, earbuds need to be judged first and foremost by their sound quality. So let's get back to that tuning. I find dual driver and hybrid earbuds can come in with a heavy or lean on an exaggerated deep V kind of tuning that I really don't like. I was very happy to not hear that on the gems. We've got a combination of two sound generating apparatus in each casing, and the overall effect is really light. If I had to try and sum up the sound, I'd probably call it flat bright. They're not analytical flat in a traditional mixing or recording sense. There's a bit of a lift to the upper mids and the highs that mostly sounds playful. There's gobs of articulation around bass and low mids, but on most tracks I listen to, you don't get that sub-bass saturation rolling over the mids and highs. They're just really light. Kind of a fun way to use this pairing of audio hardware. You can easily tune up a bit more low end in your EQ if you want, but these are not my top picks for folks that want all the rumble. Instead, just refreshing to fire up some singer-songwriter, indie rock, lighter jazz or pop, classical. I like playing with those genres here where some of that detail or location can help the music shine. The lift in the EQ can pose some issues with aggressively loud pop tracks and grander arrangements for hard rock. Depending on the mix, cymbals can get a little shrill. It sounds great on lots of distortion, like in Rage Against the Machine or on an older Tool album. But then on Fear Inoculum, we've got some moments where I found the sound almost piercing because of the way the drums were mixed. I don't think I'd use these. I don't think I'd use many earbuds for mixing audio. They could be handy for monitoring though, while recording speech or dialogue on location. That lift in the mids could help single out a human voice if you've got some ambient noise coming from some shotgun mics. In all though, these are a nice change of pace from some of the other multi-driver IEMs I've reviewed in the past. I love it when an audio company is looking to craft a specific sound, a different color or flavor, even if the overall hardware is familiar. There's a ton of competition in the premium earbud space, so something a little lighter, I like that competition. I'll of course leave some links down below for more info on the Ikko gems where you can shop these puppies online. And if you're starting to dabble with some higher quality audio, lossless, spatial, all those fun buzzwords, maybe check out my review of the Ikko Music Patch. Some hardware to really drive nicer headphones and hear all the music you're paying for with lossless. As always, thanks so much for watching, for sharing these videos, subscribing to the channel. Supporting your favorite content creators has never been more critical than it is today, so I greatly appreciate those of you who are. Checking out the links in the description below, maybe you're shopping a little merch. That kind of stuff really does help keep production rolling on this channel. You can find a full list of all my affiliates and partnerships on SomeGadgetGuy.com, or you might consider, just maybe, joining the list of names scrolling by on your screen from my Patreon, patreon.com/SomeGadgetGuy. This list is a collection of the coolest tech pals on the internet today, so I hope you'll check them out. Now, you know where you can find me around the rest of the web, at SomeGadgetGuy on the Twitters and the Twitch. Facebooks and the Instagrams. And I will catch you all on the next review.